In this video, we're checking out a couple of mining sites. This first one we're at is known as Preacher's Mine. It was a gold mine. That portal was sealed up, and then we have an open shaft on this side. This is the open stope, although upon closer inspection, it has been sealed up. It's likely been collapsed in, because if you look around all this soil we have, it's all sandy. Makes for a very unstable mine. With that being said, let's continue. I'm now headed to Tungsten Mine, which is right in these mountains about 10 miles away from us. So let's get going and check that one out. Hopefully that one will have an accessible mine. "45 minutes later, and I am now at the Tungsten Mine. The Tungsten Mine, unfortunately, looking around, it's all been burnt up, just like the other one we checked out. Which means no structures standing, although hopefully we'll find a mine. The first thing we're going to check out is this mill. And unfortunately, one way you know we're kind of still middle of nowhere to most people's standards, although kind of into more populated areas, is because of all the spray paint and the gunshots and the shotgun shells and all this other stuff laying around. The target practice, it's all pretty much ruined. Which, by the way, Carson City is about, I'd say, 15 miles away from us, going over these mountains. Going up onto the second level. Nothing consists of this one. Let's go to the third. Coming up to the third and final level. Not a great deal left behind, unfortunately. I am right across from the mill. I haven't found any other mines. I don't think we're going to be getting into any today. Although I did find something of interest. What looks like a Ford Explorer. Although I'm not 100%. If you think different, let me know what you think it might be. It's all burned up and nothing left of it. It's one of those two-door models too. I really like those ones. Always unfortunate to see them disappearing, you know, burned up like this, just because they're so unusual. You don't see them every day. Usually you just see the four-door models. I've been driving along this road and I happened to spot a mine. So we're going to go in and have a look. Right there. Looking at the portal, it's been cemented shut at one point, although somebody has broken that wall open. So now we could go have a look inside. Now that we're in the portal, we have two tunnels. One there and then one going down. This right tunnel doesn't look as extensive unless it wraps around. So we'll begin with it first. Yeah, it looks like it wraps around. Awesome. Going down that way, have some stoping. Then continuing straight. This faces out right there, and then this side also faces out. And looking down this way, that's all timbered. This is all stoped out, so let's go down. It'd be neat if this leads to another tunnel right below us. Unfortunately, someone has decided to burn up these timbers unless the fire from outside somehow seeped into this mine. So it looks like this tunnel taps into another tunnel. Okay, that's all for me. This is, as I passed it, accidentally, which I know you're never supposed to rub up against any of this, my backpack did, and it just caused some rocks to come down. So let's get out of this section. And one way, if you want to know if a section is unstable, look for timbering. If they have timbering, it's up there for a reason. Just came from that tunnel. I'm back at the portal, and I'm now going to go down and see if this tunnel goes anywhere. Which, when we walked down that stoped out section, we seen another tunnel. I think that's this tunnel. It looks like it bends off to the right, so that would make sense. Rotten wood smell coming into this section. Dugout right there. All these timbers are burnt up too. Just look at that damage. It looks like we hit an intersection. To begin with, straight ahead, we have what looks like what's going to be a tunnel. Doesn't go anywhere. Going left. And then broken timber right there. We have going to the right, which we will begin with. Appears to be a passageway. This is that stoped out section we were in, and look at that. Got ourselves a rat right there. This faces out. Another stoped out section. Doesn't go anywhere. Back at this intersection. Looking up that way at the portal. And now I'm going to continue on this route, which, unless it bends to the right, it faces out. Yeah, that faces out. Let's look at the coloration in the rock. That looks really neat. I'm now going to get out of this line and we'll pick up at the next location. It's been a couple of hours. It took me a while to find something to film. Although I'm right outside of Reno right now, and I found this recreational off-road park. And there's this ruin, and right above it, over this way, quarter of a mile about, is some other ruins, some mine remains. Perhaps this was a dynamite storage room. It looks a lot like one. Although it's just built right into this mountain. Built out of cement, concrete. Then looking up, there's two ventilation pipes right there where ventilation would have been. Let's continue onward and check out the rest of the ruins up this mountain. This is very interesting. It's a ginormous piece of cement with tunnels going inside of it. Although continuing around this way, and I don't know if this was a building or what. Maybe some type of mill operation. So this drops down, and there's tunnels down there. You see that? That's a tunnel system. And then there's another one right there, another passageway. Okay, going into this very bizarre tunnel. It opens up into this real big room right here with tons of spray paint. Right off the bat. Let's go this way. Which actually is that way that we looked up when we were up there. We looked down this. Another room right there. This is some type of mill. I just don't know because I've never seen one like this before. So it's quite unique. And going this way, we have another passageway, which looks the same as the other. So that's that. Just a small tunnel system. And this is going to wrap up today's video. I didn't have a plan today. I just went to random pinpoints that I have had marked on my map for years. So no primary objective, just a bunch of random places. With that being said, I know this video was very different from most of my videos in terms of it's not one location, it's just a bunch of multiple small locations. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I had a fun day today, seen a lot of stuff, and I would say it was time well spent for today's video. With that being said, be sure to subscribe, put a like on the video, comment down below, and thank you for watching.